Some players are loved by millions of fans, while others are hated by just as many. They are the players who divide opinions, spark debates, and stir emotions. They are the players who make football more than just a game. They are the players who create controversy, whether on or off the pitch. In this video, we will count down the top 10 most controversial football players of all time. 10. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez is one of the most prolific strikers in the world, but he is also one of the most notorious. For all his talent and wonderful performances for club and country, it seems that Suarez can't play for any concerted period without becoming embroiled in controversy. From his World Cup handball to biting an opponent in his time in Holland, the range of incidents that he becomes entangled in is quite phenomenal. The most serious, of course, brought an 8-match ban for racially abusing Manchester United defender Patrice Evra. Even that is an incident that Suarez has revisited to much outrage in the media over the past year. Sometimes it is best just to leave such incidents in the past. The Uruguayan has been involved in several incidents that have tarnished his reputation, such as biting opponents, racially abusing rivals, and diving to win penalties. 9. Eric Cantona. Eric Cantona was a genius on the pitch, but a rebel off it. Navigating the thin line between genius and insanity, Eric Cantona's journey in football was a spectacle in itself. While his brilliance on the field left an indelible mark, it's the infamous kung fu kick directed at a Crystal Palace supporter in 1995 that defines his tumultuous career. He was banned for 8 months and fined £20,000 for his assault, which he later justified with his famous quote, "When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea." Manchester United knew what they were getting when they signed him, considering his earlier escapades, including a ball-throwing incident in Nimes and a premature retirement announcement at the age of 25. Previous episodes involved kicking a ball into the crowd, tearing off his shirt after being substituted, and openly insulting his national team coach, Henry Michel, on live television. Despite the controversies, Cantona's signing stands out as possibly the crowning achievement of Sir Alex Ferguson's illustrious 25-year tenure at Manchester United. 8. Joey Barton. Joey Barton, the Marseille midfielder, has quite the eventful track record, with a collection of controversial incidents that read like a gripping drama. From stubbing a cigar in a youth player's eye, to clashing with fans and earning a 12-match ban for a series of on-field attacks, Barton has been in the thick of it all. However, the most serious chapter unfolded in December 2007 in Liverpool city centre, when Barton found himself in a heated altercation. The fallout? He was charged with assault, leading to a 6-month prison sentence. As if that wasn't enough, his time behind bars also included a 4-month suspended sentence for another brawl, this time with former teammate Ousmane Dabo on the training ground. Barton's off-field escapades have truly kept everyone on the edge of their seats. 7. El Hadji Diouf. El Hadji Diouf, the Senegal international, has earned himself a notorious reputation as one of the most disliked figures in English football. His track record, marred by incidents ranging from spitting at fans to verbally abusing injured players, doesn't make for pleasant reading. One infamous episode involved Jamie Mackey of QPR, who was receiving treatment for a broken leg, prompting opposition manager Neil Warnock to dub Diouf as lower than a sewer rat. Interestingly, Warnock would later make a surprising move by signing the winger for his Leeds United side. Diouf's spitting antics extend beyond the pitch, with reports in 2004 accusing him of spitting at an 11-year-old Middlesbrough fan, a shocking incident that made headlines. His controversial interactions with children continued in 2009 when he was accused of racism towards an Everton ball boy, although insufficient evidence prevented charges from being pressed. While Diouf's career may not have fulfilled initial expectations, his indelible mark on English football is unquestionable, leaving a legacy that transcends the game itself. 6. Mario Balotelli. Mario Balotelli is a talented but troubled striker who has wasted his potential with his antics and attitude. The Italian has played for clubs like Inter Milan, Manchester City, Liverpool and Nice. But he has also been involved in numerous scandals and controversies, such as throwing darts at youth players, setting off fireworks in his bathroom, wearing a "Why Always Me" shirt, and racially abusing a referee. He has been fined, suspended, and dropped by several managers, and has failed to live up to his expectations. He was once labelled as unmanageable by former Inter Milan manager Jose Mourinho, who had a volatile relationship with the young player and had clashed with him on the training field. Although Balotelli is an excellent football player, he has a propensity to pursue unwelcome attention. He was always good value for money, whatever the reason. Confrontations with his management, several disciplinary transgressions, or some of the legendary tales about his behaviour off the field. 5. Roy Keane. Roy Keane was a fierce and fearless midfielder who captained Manchester United to 7 Premier League titles and a Champions League trophy. He was also a fierce and fearless leader who demanded the best from his teammates and himself. Roy Keane's exit from the 2002 World Cup left him not only looking snobbish, but also portrayed him in a light of utter foolishness. Expressing discontent with the training camp chosen by the Football Association of Ireland in Japan, Keane, the Manchester United legend, deemed it beneath his standards. Frustrated by what he saw as a lack of preparedness among the coaches, he made the dramatic decision to quit, only to be persuaded to stay momentarily. However, his subsequent actions did little to salvage the situation. In a revealing interview, Keane aired his grievances about various aspects he found unsatisfactory within the Irish team. This ignited a public confrontation with coach Mick McCarthy, during which Keane unleashed a profanity-laden tirade. Notably, none of his teammates stood by him in this clash. As a consequence, Keane found himself sent home from the World Cup. While McCarthy may have dodged a bullet in that instance, Sir Alex Ferguson, Keane's manager at Manchester United, was likely no stranger to dealing with the Irish midfielder's frequent and challenging antics. 4. Rene Higuita. Colombian goalkeeper Rene Higuita is often seen as a character of amusement by many around the world, thanks to his memorable scorpion kick save against England in 1995. However, his journey in football is a roller coaster of both comic and controversial moments. In the 1990 World Cup, Higuita attempted a daring dribble past Cameroon forward Roger Milla, only to lose possession and concede a goal. Nicknamed El Loco, the Madman, Higuita lived up to his moniker when he missed the 1994 World Cup in the United States. His absence was due to spending time in prison after being involved in a kidnapping scheme. Higuita had connections with notorious drug boss Pablo Escobar and used his influence to secure the release of a kidnapped girl. However, his failure to report the incident to the police and accept money for his involvement led to his imprisonment upon discovery. In 2004, during the twilight years of his career, while playing in Ecuador, Higuita tested positive for cocaine use, marking the final noteworthy incident in a career that provided endless fodder for headline writers in South America. From acrobatic saves to off-field escapades, Rene Higuita's story is a unique blend of comedy and controversy in the world of football. 3. Robbie Fowler. Robbie Fowler, undeniably the chief figure of the Spice Boys, earned the moniker due to rumours about his involvement with Emma "Baby Spice" Bunton. Fowler, the ringleader of this notorious Liverpool squad, was no stranger to controversy. One of his most infamous incidents involved celebrating a goal against Everton by using the white line to mimic snorting cocaine. This provocative gesture was a response to Everton fans' allegations of his drug use. Fowler's mischievous streak extended to being the team's premier prankster, tearing up teammates' shoes and even enduring a punch in the face for it. Notorious for mooning opposing fans spontaneously, Fowler's antics were far from conventional. However, his controversial behaviour extended beyond the realm of jest. Fowler faced criticism for taunting his England teammate Graeme Lasso, making unfounded homophobic remarks. The Liverpool legend also found himself in physical altercations around Liverpool, often indulging in late-night drinking sessions with his teammate Steve McManaman on the eve of matches. The controversy reached a peak during Fowler and McManaman's time at Manchester City in 2004 when they were embroiled in a sex scandal. Reports suggested they tried to coax a mother of 3 into a questionable encounter, showcasing a side of Fowler that went beyond the typical footballer's off-field antics. 2. Carlos Tevez. Carlos Tevez has been a magnet for controversy throughout his career, particularly when it comes to his tumultuous relationship with contracts. The saga began in 2006 when he refused to play for Corinthians and instead signed with West Ham, a move that didn't sit well with the Premier League due to his partial ownership by the Media Sports Investment Group. The contractual drama continued in 2007 as West Ham, Tevez's agent Kia Joorabchian and Manchester United engaged in a battle for the Argentinian's signature. Disputes between West Ham and Jarabtchian complicated matters, leading to a move to Manchester United. While successful with the Red Devils, Tevez's hunger for more playing time and belief in his abilities prompted a move to Manchester City in 2009. However, his time at City was not without its share of controversies. In 2010, Tevez expressed dissatisfaction and requested a transfer, only to change his mind shortly thereafter. Despite being one of City's standout players, controversy remained a constant companion for Carlos Tevez throughout his career, never allowing him to be far from the headlines. 1. Diego Maradona. Regarded by many as the greatest player of all time, Diego Maradona undeniably holds the title of the most controversial football icon. His knack for stirring up trouble was a perfect storm, combining global fame with a penchant for misbehavior. The pinnacle of Maradona's controversial legacy unfolded in the 1986 FIFA World Cup in Mexico. He etched his name in history with two unforgettable goals: the notorious Hand of God, and a mesmerizing solo effort later dubbed the Goal of the Century. However, this wouldn't be his only World Cup-related controversy. In 1994, Maradona's international career faced a scandalous end when he was sent home from the tournament after failing a drug test with traces of the stimulant ephedrine found in his blood. Maradona's struggles with drugs extended beyond the international stage, with a tumultuous period at Napoli marked by lengthy suspensions for cocaine use. This addiction would later pose a serious threat to his life. And let's not forget the aggressive incident against Brazil in the 1982 World Cup, which first brought the combative aspect of his game to the global spotlight. Diego Maradona's footballing brilliance may be unparalleled, but his tumultuous journey remains a rollercoaster of controversies and challenges. That was our list of the top 10 most controversial football players of all time. Do you agree with our ranking? Who else do you think deserves a spot on this list? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.